skunk some junk to make her feel important. Before anyone asks, based off of my selfies, no, I don't wear this shirt all the time, I just hate sleeves. Anyway, hello! I'm Gunkers, also known as Brianna, or vice versa. I'm really bored, so I asked y'all to ask me questions. I'm not even gonna ask like you guys ask them on a regular basis, because most of us are friends, and it's kind of lame to ask questions that you can just have in a conversation. But thank you, I appreciate it, because I'm dying of boredom. I was even so organized enough to write them down and pretend like I'm an adult that has a fluid thought. So, first question is by Anonymous, which is a really awesome question, by the way. I've never been asked this before, but they asked who/what influenced my style, which in short answer, music and cartoons did. This guy right here, Mr. Kurt Cobain, influences a lot of my now fashion because I'm very lazy, but The Clash, which is over here on my wall in record form, over there, inspired a lot of my younger years, like anything punk rock. The Clash is very heavily influenced in, but also cartoon characters like Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls and Spinelli from Recess. Tomboy characters definitely have a lot to do with this, as well as like punk rock characters or goth characters from anime. So Shikamaru from Naruto, I wasn't a big fan, but I really liked Shikamaru and I still really do. Brago from Zatch Bell, pretty much anyone that wore fishnets, I guess. Hatsuharu Soma from Fruits Basket. But the biggest thing that inspired my style from back when I was 13 around to now 6 years later to being 19, almost 20 actually, was Nana Osaki from the Nana manga series. It's very Vivienne Westwood, very like fancy punk. She reminds me a lot of Joan Jett, who also inspires a lot of my style. So Joan Jett, Nana Osaki are definitely biggest factors in how I dress. Next question is from a new friend named Katie-Lady. She asks what my favorite color is, and most people might think you know. It's pink. It's not pink. Pink is my second favorite color. First favorite color, let me show you. It's burgundy! You know, I got a burgundy guitar. His name's Ren, named after a character that died on my birthday in Nana. I got burgundy boots. I got burgundy scarf. I got a burgundy varsity jacket. I don't play sports. Burgundy sweater. This is maroon, but we'll pretend it's burgundy jacket. And most of my bed is also burgundy, including this blanket. That's just plain red. But we'll pretend it's burgundy for the sake of what I'm saying right now. But yeah. Most of my favorite colors revolve around red, generally dark red. Why? I don't know, but as a bonus, it's also Casey Jones's color. Kind of vaguely, but yeah, Casey Jones, yeah! Then, me friend, Bedazzled Beelzemon, also known as Jack, but we're gonna pretend like I didn't say that because I'm generally not saying people's names in this. I asked them on Skype, so dicks to you, Jack. Asks a few questions, good questions, one of which being, which is my favorite sticker on my guitar? And if y'all don't know the monstrosity that is my guitar, it's this. And I like this question because I get to talk about my favorite artist, which is EJ. So that's Unishark. I love that sticker. EJ, also known as Acne Bomb on Tumblr and Face Rot on DeviantArt, has been one of my favorite artists for a very, very, very long time. His, or their, I'm not too certain on the pronouns, art is like complete opposite of mine. It's very nasty, very goopy, so beware if you want to go check out their art. Some of it's kind of gross, some of it's very cute like my Unishark, But, you know, it helped my love of crooked teeth and bloody things and, you know, all that good stuff. But also helped me find my fear of trypophobia. Woo! Next question by Shiny Beezles is, what is my favorite holiday and holiday decoration? And my favorite holiday is Halloween, but also Valentine's Day, because I like those gross chalk heart things that have words on them. But Halloween, I like all the gothy bats and stuff, and, you know, there's skulls everywhere, and that's fun. And my favorite decoration, who was just previously in my living room, but now is in my bedroom, is this guy. His name is Reginald, but also known as Reggie if you are on a familiar basis with him. He turns on. He turns different little colors, goes, you know, all rainbow. I hope that doesn't hurt anyone's eyes, but, you know, turns green, then to a really nice blue eventually. Yeah, there we go. This is my favorite. No reason why. He's sparkly and smiley and changes colors, which is 3 of my favorite things. Just so y'all know. Next question, what's my favorite food? By the bejeweled devil poop. My favorite food is anything that deals with food medleys that go into a pan, such as stir fries and stir fries. Great! Last question from that is, who's my favorite crystal gem? I had to remember that one by myself. Go brain! My favorite crystal gem is Steeman! I love Steven. He's also on my guitar. I forced him to have room here because I love him that much with his cheeseburger backpack and little galoshes. I like Steven the best. I also like Rose Quartz a lot. But if you were talking the main 3, I like Amethyst. And just overall Steven Universe characters, I like Buck and Lars. That's not a surprise. Final question from my friend Evan Sabin Nerd, which is a name that's hilarious if you like X-Men. What are my favorite childhood books? Now I'm not certain if you're talking like children's books or like just books from my childhood. My favorite children's book is Go Dog Go by P.D. Eastman, but my favorite books as a child have to do with anything by David Almond, such as Clay and Heaven Dies. If any of you guys like kind of creepy but realistic creepy slice of life literature, that's great. The books are really small, around ½ an inch thick, you know, like that. The Extraordinary Adventures of Alfred Kropp by Rick Yancey was one of the first larger novels I ever finished. I was around 10. You know, it's a different kind of book, has to do with like uglier looking protagonists, which I appreciated, that aren't that amazing or anything. I really hated those like Gary Stu, Mary Sue BS characters. My all-time favorite book from my childhood is this guy. Caught it. It's Ghost Boy by Ian Lawrence. It has to deal again with not pretty protagonists, very regular people. I like slice of life kind of books. But it's about a boy with albinism, and he's also legally blind, which is really cool because you see the world through blurred eyes basically with him. And has to do with him being so badly bullied, and he joins the circus basically and becomes stronger through that, but remains the same. Like, his character development is very realistic. There are some iffy things in it, kind of, I don't know if I want to say racist, but like, they're iffy things, but overall it's great. It's a good read. It's good for, you know, young teens, as I was when I read this. I'm not much of a reader, by the way, guys, so I'm really straining myself on this. But that's okay, because we're talking books, so that means I can also talk about manga, because it's a book. It's called a graphic novel. Novels in there. My favorite manga from my childhood is Fruits Basket. And this is actually one of my other favorite characters. His name is Kakaru. So, I forget his Manabe Kakaru. So, I love these. They changed my life because it deals with, you know, self-acceptance and, you know, the idea of love and be loved, very similar to, like, the themes in Steven Universe, but, you know, this has its issues. There's some plot holes, some, like, iffy things. You know, some things aren't very satisfying in the book, but overall it's really good. I highly recommend this. It's done. It's got less than 30 volumes, and they're really, really lovely story. But yeah, that's about all of the questions. I appreciate you guys sending them to me, even though I kind of begged, but you know, you guys sent them anyway, so I appreciate that, because I'm bored out of my mind. Should be cleaning my kitchen, not gonna do that, I'm a lazy asshole. But thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy my voice. I might make more videos like this if you guys care, even if you guys don't care. See y'all later. That was a good waste of time. Thank you for helping me procrastinate cleaning. Yeah.